Hi. So Jade Raymond is leaving Haven Studios 4 years after founding the company. Now, I don't necessarily know the details because I haven't read the article yet, and we probably will go through this article. We will go through the article to find out what's going on. If I were to guess before reading, I would say maybe she's stepping down because she just kind of wants to go move on to other things. She could be going into a consultation role and just kind of leaving the day-to-day business running procedures to whoever she sets into that position. Or it could be like she's in this whole thing about flipping houses, where you go in, you start up the company, get it all where it needs to be, and just move on to something else and kind of sell the company, live off the earnings, and kind of work towards building up other companies. I mean, if you want to create a decent ecosystem in gaming, that would be an interesting way of doing it, but I don't necessarily know if that would yield more fruits than possible. It's one of those things where it's all up in the air, really. So Jade Raymond, a legendary developer who founded Haven Studios in 2021, has left the company without a public reason for being made clear. She departs the company as it prepares to release a debut title, a multiplayer shooter named Fair Games. In an article published by Bloomberg, has revealed that Haven Studios founder Jade Raymond has departed from the company. It reads as a sudden thing, and PlayStation, the parent company to Haven, neglected to provide a solid explanation. Jade Raymond has been an incredible partner and visionary force in founding Haven Studios. We're deeply grateful for her leadership and contributions, and we wish her all the best in the next chapter. PlayStation is committed to supporting Haven Studios and excited to continue the journey. Haven Studios is piecing together Fair Games, a multiplayer that should be an inline live service shooter akin to the finals from Embark Studios. The game's operating model revolves around players teaming up to rob the super rich while fighting off opponents with similar goals. Raymond is a prolific developer with almost a quarter of a century in the business. She's been through the likes of Electronic Arts, Ubisoft, and Sony, and her career has seen contributions and key roles in the development of games such as Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Star Wars Battlefront 2. The report by Bloomberg mentions that the unidentified sources have shown concerns about how Fair Games is progressing at Haven Studios, which could be a contributor to her sudden departure. So maybe she's getting while the getting's good and the live service boom is not panning out the way she thinks it is, because that's what I'm gathering from that too. I don't think live service games are really doing all that well aside from the popular ones that are doing things. Marvel Rivals obviously is the biggest one to point out. Overwatch is another one. Marathon is it's more of an extraction shooter in itself. To me personally, I feel like the live service shooter model is oversaturated, and it's just there needs to be a bit more variety. The industry itself is suffering from stagnation due to only focusing on what's popular and trying to recapture lightning in a bottle whenever something like that happens, and that seems to kind of play a large part in why you're seeing a lot of ports and stuff like that. Square Enix just announced that they're going to do a whole bunch of ports going forward, and that shit's rough. I don't think it's going to be it, but people, who knows? If it's really a case of Jade Raymond getting while the getting's good, I can kind of see that. I don't necessarily think that's what it is. You can tell like the board is reshuffling in terms of companies that are actually going away or have shut their doors because of all the issues that have happened from 2020 to now. So maybe she's trying to repopulate the industry with a lot of new startups to try to put out more games, or kind of put more different types of games out there. Who knows? I don't know personally, but I'm interested in seeing how this plays out. Anyways, I'm out of here. Thank you for joining for this. See you next boss fight. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.